What is up, Hope Online family? I don't say what is up this time with as much enthusiasm as I usually have. I've recently heard a story from my grandmother it wasn't shocking to me. Because these kind of things to me are not even shocking anymore because of what this world's at and what standing this nation is in. So I'm getting ready for school for tomorrow. And I hear this story on the news. My grandmother called me in the room. Hey, Darian, look at this. So it's a video of a 10-year-old black boy being retained, or I should say, handcuffed by the police. The police officer that was handcuffing this young 10-year-old minor black boy who had done nothing, absolutely nothing wrong, was a white cop. This officer retained this boy while arresting his father. I want you all at this moment to put yourselves in that position. Being handcuffed while your father or your mother or someone who's very, very close to you, at the age of you're 10 years old, your child, watching basically your hero being arrested, and you're handcuffed and you have done nothing wrong. You are being a child, being innocent as a child is. And you're arrested by, you're retained, handcuffed by the police. We sit up here, and there are so many people and adults who tell us that the police are the best, and they're here to protect, and they're here to serve. Now, not all police officers are bad, but you have the selective majority of them who have chosen the wrong path, have forgotten what they took their oath for. It is, we sit up here and we act like nothing is wrong with the nation. Act like there's nothing that we can do. Right now, with the little power that I have, I'm going to take the very, very little power that Darian Goldie has, the very little influence. I'm going to post this video, let people know this is not right. Our government, this nation, is corrupt. And how long will we sit up and do nothing about it? 10-year-old little boys being handcuffed, being forced to watch their father being arrested. And at this moment, I want every future police officer that's in the academy now, I just really hope, and I ask, I beg of you that every day when you get up to put on that uniform, you think of the oath that you took to protect and serve the community, not to put others down. This nation is built off of position and power. This nation is built off of who has the highest net worth. What color is this person? It's not built off of freedom. It's built off of what can I do to degrade that person? What can I do to make that person feel bad for the position that they're in? Not what can I do to help that person. As an officer, officers vow with their life to protect and serve people. And that is slipping away slowly but surely. We have to sit up here as children, as minors, underage. We have to sit up and listen to these stories and watch these things happen. As black children, we are giving the school districts are giving standardized and computerized tests and taking the statistics and everything from the test, the numbers, and at the 3rd grade level, building a jail cell for a young black male. At the 3rd grade level. It's sad. I'm not trying to be Martin Luther King. I'm not trying to be John Lewis. But I am going to say there's something that needs to happen and change needs to come. It's not going to come from one person. It's not going to come from the president. It has got to come from people uniting together. Not to shoot the gun. Not to go fight someone. Not to strike violence or go and start shooting every police officer. Not to go and tear up cars, but to go in peace and prove to people, prove to ourselves that we're worth it. For more than 400 years, the black community has been targeted and degraded, made feel like they have nothing, like they are worth nothing. We have been made, and for more than 400 years. Why? What about the young 8-year-old black male, or the young 13-year-old black male who wants to go on and be president, lawyer, wants to go on and do something big? But what certain people want to do is they want to stop it and say because they're black, they'll never amount to anything. What about the black men who's being targeted for things that they're not doing? Or being arrested when there's someone else who's getting killed at that moment, being murdered. Someone who's actually committing a crime. But instead, you target the ones who have done nothing. This continues in the world, continues in this nation. This nation that would say it to be free and equal. Where's the equality? Because I don't see it. And I fish and look for it. But still, I don't see it. I'm going to separate from the camera for a moment. But still, I don't see it. In this world, we look for another race. to just be another statistic in the system. Something has got to change. And if it doesn't change, then we are all in doom. Ten-year-old black young males shouldn't have to be afraid to come out of their homes because they have been handcuffed by the police, being forced to watch their father be arrested. And that's something I never want to experience. And I want no other person, no other body to ever have to experience that, no matter what race or gender. Nobody should have to experience anything like that. Nobody should have to experience being kneed in the neck for, was it, more than 10 minutes? And dying. Being killed by a white cop. Guess what? That white cop, as said by Judge Mathis, that white cop got the minimum years. Not even the maximum. And he took a life. But yet, if it had been a black, no, if it had been a white person in that position and a black cop in the position of that cop, we would he would get the maximum years. Why are cops busting into homes of innocent people, killing innocent people? Again, everyone in the police in the police academy, I just ask that when you get up every morning or every evening, or every afternoon, to put on your uniform, I ask that you remember what you took that oath for, which was to protect and to serve. And everybody that's watching this right now, remember that we have the freedom of speech. Don't ever, ever, ever let anybody take that away from you. Don't let nobody take your freedom. Thank you.